Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Tenacious Viking, your driver host. Well, the last run wasn't very good, and I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't be because I was really rusty. It may still be really rusty, but we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I can find a trip uh, that might be an interesting one. A little too unfamiliar for me. I'd rather do something a little more. This might be a nice run actually. Not a terribly long one. Here's a shorter one. Let's do. Wow, why is that so much? That's a longer run, but it's 7 hours less. Why is that? Or maybe we need to do a bolt. That's 5 hours. How can that be? Oh, expires in 5 hours. Okay, I'm sorry. That's 6:18 to 10:28. It's only a 4 hour trip. That doesn't really. I don't get those either. Those don't make any sense to me at all. Um, this is just a 4 hour trip. Let's do this with a bulldozer. It's not too dangerous. Uh, I hope I'm not reading this wrong, but let's try it. This is that run that I would just as soon take myself several times to get a little more familiar with the game and better at it. But I wish this gave you a better idea of exactly how long the trip. Oh, I don't like this. See, I don't like this little. Because you got to go right around here. Great. This may be a little longer job than I wanted, but really? You're going to do that right away? I'm going to cancel this stupid job and take something else. I swear to God. How about being a little responsive? Huh? I have a feeling this is not going to be a finished job. This is not what I really wanted. Why isn't this turn signal turning off on any of these trucks today? I don't understand that. It's kind of tight quarters up here, actually, for this bridge. Really? Really, buddy? Really? Now this is daytime, so there's going to be a lot of traffic here, isn't there? Yep, this is gonna be exciting to get on here. Okay, now we're on. Always has to be exciting. Always. I'd like to be able to get up to 53 miles per hour, lock in cruise, take the route, and not miss any turns. How's that for a goal for the day? Don't particularly like being in this middle lane, but I'm pretty sure that lane is going to disappear pretty soon, so I'm not even sure it's a driving lane, to tell you the truth. Yeah, see, it disappeared. I don't even know where. Oh, okay, it wasn't. It was a shoulder. All right, I wasn't sure. And I think we go through some towns here, but I don't know how you get notice of them or even know that they're here. It's hard to tell the difference between a town and just an interchange. And I guess in fairness, California is kind of like that. There isn't much open country. What is it? It's a green clump. Oh, bushes. Okay. I was wondering what the heck is going on? Come on. What that was, that green clump there. Really? Jerk face. At least that second car didn't take off. I gotta accelerate again, and that distracts me. And then I steer and I drive into something. And miss a turn. I don't know why we're turning here. I feel like there's a lot of turns here just for the sake of a turn that maybe isn't terribly realistic. I don't know. But I haven't driven. I've never driven in California. I've ridden around in California a lot, but I've never driven in California. So there's that. Nothing coming. Yay. Okay. Might not die on this corner anyway. But yeah, I feel like there are some turns just for the sake of variety and to keep the drivers alert and not getting bored. Well, that was interesting. I almost took a exit I didn't want to take there. And illegally changed lanes, I might add. I'm on the 99 apparently, huh? Okay. I do not have a very good setup, I've decided, for American Truck Simulator. I just don't have the angles, the views, the seating position even to do this very well. Post. Is that post X? Is that what that says? The truck? Couldn't see the sign exactly because something was covering it up a little bit. There's a real Pony Express going up there. Wow, that was... But see, aren't you proud of me? I saw that coming, and I took appropriate action early. Getting better, I think. Negotiating this curve and trying to keep an eye on everything else is a challenge. Really looking forward to visiting with some truckers I know to find out how if they've played this and how realistic it is. But you know, I play Farming Simulator. I know what that's all about, and you know, it's not exact. It can't be. It's a game. It's not reality. It's not meant to be. It's a simulator. We made some pretty good time. I'm kind of pleased so far, and now I just jinxed myself, didn't I? Oh boy. I'm still really, you know, I watched some other people playing American Truck Simulator, and I think it's a little bit universal, you know. In Farming Simulator 2, steering and things are not always exact, and of course lag is always a problem for any game. So I don't think I'm too terribly far off in terms of my driving skill, but it might make a, you know, it maybe would make a difference to have a steering wheel and pedals, especially if you were used to using them in other games and could just apply them to American Truck Simulator. Most of the people I've watched playing American Truck Simulator were also playing Euro Truck Simulator, of course, and so they have way more experience than I have. They only have to make specific adjustments. They don't have to learn the game and get comfortable with it all over again, and that's why I want to play more off camera, so that you don't have to see the obvious deficiencies. The one thing I like about this run is there is not a lot of, you don't go through a lot of cities. Of course, the problem is with that is that you need to go through some cities to be able to move forward later on. But well, we're going to be getting off of this thing pretty soon because we're only an hour away from our drop-off. And we are very, very early with it. So my rule of thumb is lights on from 7 to 7. I've read that, and I mean, it makes sense to me. It's kind of how I try to drive anyway. If I see it's starting to get a little bit dark, my lights come on. Although my car has automatic lights, and I get a little bit lazy and a little inattentive at times. I would love to be able to show you the scenery as many truck simulator players do, but the moment I do that, I'll be off the road, and then we'll be into a world of hurt. And I'm not willing to go through that. Maybe you don't mind, but I would. It tires out my WASD fingers to get into those situations. Gosh, am I going to just get right off of the highway onto the drop-off point, or what? Because we're 31 miles from the drop-off point, and we're still on the freeway. I'm going to hell-bent for election. It's pretty interesting. This kind of trailer actually does handle pretty well. You can, I mean, you can make a U-turn with it and it would work, but glad to have you along on the ride. Hope I don't make you too queasy or uncomfortable. Am I gonna have to, am I making a, no, I'm going straight. Okay, never mind, I'm going straight here. I thought I was making a turn. Well, I will be making a left turn into there, won't I? I think. Yeah, I will be. I'm not sure where my drop-off point is up here exactly. Not seeing a left turn lane either. There's the left turn lane. And I'm going to switch to this view so I don't get hung up in here again. This is going to be a few. I didn't realize I was going to have to go through several lights to do this. So I didn't pull over as far as I could have. I assume I'm going in here. But I don't see the drop-off point, so there it is. Okay. I'm gonna hit that, aren't I? Almost. I can't tell if I'm... Oh, I'm past it. Okay. All right, let's get this puppy parked, shall we? Right up there. Looks good to me. Okay. I'm going to stay in this because I have a little bit of a... Now I'm straight here, but I don't think the trailer's going to make it, is it? Because I didn't oversteer enough. Oh, it did. All right. Okay, come on. All right. We are good. I got an excellent yes. That feels good because I haven't played in a little while. I'm only done a couple of these since I started playing regularly again. And $5,000, that's good. I feel good about that. That was a pretty good run, better than I thought it would be. So, okay, we're looking good. I'm going to try to do some driving off camera and build up some money so that I can actually purchase a truck and and start destroying it gradually. Thanks for watching. Join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays American Truck Simulator.